Nigeria is one of the easiest places to get rich. So, please pay attention. I'm not teaching you theory. 2 Kings chapter 4, from verse 1. A certain woman of the wives of the sons of the prophets cried out to Elisha, saying, Your servant, my husband, is dead. And you know that your servant feared the Lord. And the creditor is coming to take my 2 sons to be his slaves. Somebody say, God forbid. Here was a man that was anointed. He was a man that feared the Lord. He was a man that belonged to a big ministry. But he died poor. So you can belong to a big ministry and still be poor. I have been in church for years. I've seen pastors who served and died poor, whose children became frustrated. I've read about John G. Lake, whose wife died of hunger in the Kalahari. John G. Lake was a man of God that was arrested in Spokane for practicing medicine without license because he healed. There were 250,000.
Do you know how much your broker?
And the doctors were jealous of him.
Charges on margin loans?
And they arrested him for practicing medicine without license because people were being healed. But when he went to the Kalahari to do ministry, his wife died of hunger while he was praying for people. And the children of that wife said, we cannot serve the God that could not feed our mother when our father was working for him. And they became unbelievers. But they trusted their father's anointing. When one of them was sick and he was dying, he said, if my father were to be around, he would have prayed for me. I want to speak to you elders here. Don't die and leave poverty for your children because you carried Bible. Anchor of Hope is not responsible for your problems. I've been in churches. I belong to the Church of God Mission. I've seen ushers who will be going around counting people every Sunday. And I go back to the same church. That same man is still living in poverty, counting people without counting money. I've seen people sing in the choir. I had a choir master that was trekking around the town. Last time I went, he was gray, wretched, because of stupidity. In the Full Gospel Businessmen's Fellowship, where I belonged to in those days, you will come and be serving as Full Gospel Businessmen Secretary, Chapter Secretary, and you are poor. I've seen pastors who, when they died, they went to bury them. They buried them inside bush between plantain. Hey, you, madam, pay attention. If na Igbo people are they talk tonight, then go serious. If they clap for that pikin, you know how much to train pikin overseas? Don't mind me, I'm a troublesome person. I'm not too normal. You can belong to Anchor of Hope. Have these fine railings, these fine buildings. It's not your own. You can belong to Redeem. The wealth of Redeem is not your wealth. One day we will reach your village. One day, either by marriage or by death, we will reach your village. Don't be shouting with poverty.